Hello and welcome to Brave Collective. This is not a SOTA, January 2019. Hello, I'm Dunk Dinkle, and I'll be telling you some stuff that's definitely not a State of the Alliance thing. So first thing to note is there's a new corp in Brave. That corporation is known as Legends Unbound, which I guess left the QFC group to come hang out with us here. So this is for you guys. Welcome aboard. All right. So I think the really big news is we have a new pocket in Fete. Here's a very important map for you. This is the One Ant Tac J constellation. It's very close to impasse. See, there's the impasse thing right there. You just go over there. And it's well within jump and support range of PZMA. So please make use of our pocket, help grind some ISK, raise those ADMs, do all kinds of good stuff. And enjoy the new space that we have hornswoggled out of somebody. I don't know how that happened. So those who remember these videos remember that I regretted I did not pick up some Christmas Twinkies, Christmas flavored Twinkies when I saw them at the supermarket. Mrs. Dinkle applauded that, but other people were upset I did not try something, so we had plain ones the last time. So this time, I was at the supermarket without Mrs. Dinkle, so there was no one to stop me from picking up both Valentine's Day Ding Dongs and Valentine's Strawberry Twinkies. So I'll be having some of those delicious treats right now. So I will start with a delicious strawberry. See? Strawberry. Tastes very much like a Twinkie. So, well, whatever. No big deal. All right. Next topic. War. War never changes. So, people are seeing all kinds of stuff. Really, two things going on. One, we use some of the war deck mechanisms to support the stuff that's going on in HISEC. This test is doing, and Pandemic Horde is up there, Dead Sea is up there. To be honest, I don't really understand exactly what's going on, but they want people to go up there for good fights, so there's lots of good fights up there. And to avoid the whole Concord ganking thing, we got to declare war to save gate guns and all this kind of stuff. To be honest, just whatever. We live in null for the most part, so it doesn't really affect us, but it's going to help. So that's number one. Number two is Legacy is mobilizing against the bad people. Well, they're not really bad people. I'm sure if you met them in at a meetup or something like that, they'd be very nice people. Or if they happen to have joined us instead of joining who they're with, they'd be very nice people. But I'll call them the bad people for the purposes of getting ready for war. So right now, if you haven't been looking at the Slack or the forums or the Eve mails, our new Legacy staging, the new coalition staging in his DY TAC P7Q, better known as DY TAC. There's a keep star there, and you need to get your stuff there. So if you have capitals and supers, you've been communicated to do that stuff, so don't wait till the last minute. And if you flying subcats, you need to start getting those there. There's going to be bridge fleets, all kinds of stuff going on to get your stuff there cleanly and without getting caught by the bad people. Now, very exciting for some of the people who are allowed to play the DPS ships. People always make me fly Logi or Faxes or Titans. They don't let me shoot pew-pew ships anymore. So Macarials is our new doctrine. Excuse me. Read the forums. There's an explanation by Shattered Armor on what that means. I think there's even a new fitting out. So if you haven't trained up to have the 2 battleship skills you need to fly the Pirate Macarial, you need to do that. So war is coming. I'm sure the bad people are doing bad things we don't like, and all of Legacy is coming together again to fight off the terrible incursion by the bad people who are doing bad things. And we are the good people, we're the victors of Eve, and we're going to win this all. So what you're going to see, and what has been happening, are some strat ops, strategic operations. And when those strat ops are happening, we'd like you to participate. Now, as you probably know, nothing in Brave is really mandatory. We don't really do mandatory like some groups do, but we would like you to participate. So if at the least you can't participate for whatever reason, often these fights happen when I'm at work and I can't log in, But when a strat op is happening, don't be mining or ratting, especially in big stuff during them, because no one is going to be able to really help you well. And so while we're not going to say you're going to get kicked for mining or ratting during a strat op, help will not be forthcoming if something does happen to you while you're out there doing it. There's no SRP, and worse, you will be relentlessly mocked by everyone else for being out in a thing during a strat op and getting caught and ganked. So don't do it if you don't have to, right? Great. Now, the other thing here was the ding-dongs. So I'm going to try one of these ding-dongs. If you can see, they're heart-shaped with very terrible kind of like crinkly, sugary things on it. So let's see what this is like. You notice it doesn't have a pink or red filling. It's the standard white filling. Not bad. I kind of like it. I think it's just the shape and the shape of a heart that makes it develop. They're not really changing the flavor. So it's pretty good. I kind of like that one. But then I like all ding dongs. Okay, next thing to talk about is YOLOing your capital around. Now, we have a tradition that if you want to do what you want to do, you do it in Brave, as long as you don't break our rules. So if you want to YOLO your cap onto an enemy fleet and do something like that, you're free to do that if you want. But don't complain, don't feed, and don't be dumb. So if you're going to do it, the main thing we worry about is if you want to throw your carrier or dread or whatever away against the fleet that is attacking us, that's fine. But don't get upset when people don't immediately come to your aid while your 5 billion ISK dreadnought that you think is impenetrable is getting penetrated. You are YOLOing, so don't be dumb. Thank you. Another topic that's come up in discussion, and I guess a bit of drama I must have missed, is looting, right? So Brave has a long history and a proud history of looting everything. So only a few things apply in our rules. One, don't loot during a fight. And if someone wants their stuff back, give it to them, right? So if you loot the wreck of a Brave or another Legacy member and they want their stuff back, just give it back to them. We're not going to kick you or do any hard rules and all this kind of stuff. Just, this is what we talk about being classy. Stay classy. If someone has lost their ship, give them back their stuff. Doesn't matter what it is, how valuable you think it is or isn't, just give them back their stuff. Great. All right, so trying to decide if I should have Twinkie or Ding Dong. Mrs. Dinkle says have the Ding Dong, so I'm going to have the Ding Dong now. It's so delicious and I'm wolfing it down. Oh, shoot. Oh man, I'm stuffing. It kind of coats your mouth with this like weird grease. All right, so just a few reminders to finish this thing up. One, Valentine's Day is coming. If you have a Valentine, do not forget to get things in advance. Do it now, don't wait. Preparation is key. Don't wait till last minute. And also, if you want a hot tip, don't go out to dinner on Valentine's Day. Go out to dinner the night before where the restaurants are open and there's not hard to get reservations and everyone's not freaking out. That's just my tip to you. Second tip I want to remind you is you should be moving your stuff out of the 68 FT Keep Star. All right? Not the end of the world. If you have it all in there, it'll be asset safety. But you don't want to have to go through all that drama. So if you still have stuff in the 68 FT Keep Star, it's time to get that stuff moved out to somewhere else. Wherever you want to put it. You can just put it in another place in 68 FT, put it in PZMA, put it in GE TAC, wherever you want to put it, put that stuff. Okay. With that, not a lot more else to go over. That was a whole bunch of information I just ran through. But it's almost time for dinner here at Dunk Dinkle's place. So, until then, stay classy, be brave, have fun. I hope I can still eat some pizza.